Beyond expert analysis, disturbing claims from insiders and former staffers paint a picture of a dysfunctional and often demoralizing work environment. Celebrity reporter Rob Shooter reported that multiple leading American PR agencies have declined to work with the Sussexes, with one agency source labeling them difficult and, frankly, cheap, expecting top-tier results without the corresponding budget. A former employee went further, telling Shooter, "The job isn't hard because of the press, it's hard because of the principals. Harry and Meghan are impossible to satisfy, and their expectations constantly shift." Other insiders described a culture of relentless micromanagement, where nothing was ever final, and emails with minor edits would arrive at 2 a.m., only to be reversed the next day. Another source alleged a toxic blame dynamic. You're praised until the moment something goes wrong. Then you're quietly pushed out. Royal biographer Ingrid Seward supports this view, noting that many employees depart because the responsibilities they are expected to fulfill are not what they anticipated. This environment has led to the coining of terms like the Sussex Survivors Club, used half-jokingly by former palace staff to describe the lingering stress of working for the couple. The internal chaos is creating tangible external damage. Without a stable, expert team to guide their public narrative, the Sussexes are increasingly prone to what experts call brand confusion. A prime example was their attendance at Kris Jenner's star-studded birthday party in November 2025. Photos of them with the Kardashian family were posted and then hastily deleted, creating a public spectacle that contradicted any attempt to position themselves as serious humanitarians above celebrity gossip. PR expert Maya Riaz noted that such incidents spark real conflict internally, when communications teams work to uphold one brand image while the principal's actions undermine it. This instability comes on the heels of significant commercial setbacks. Meghan's Archetypes podcast ended after one season, despite a lucrative deal with Spotify. Their Netflix partnership, signed amid great fanfare in 2020, reportedly ended in 2025, with Meghan's show With Love, Meghan ranking poorly among the platform's offerings. Sources suggest the fate of their remaining production staff may hinge on whether Netflix picks up another season. Simultaneously, Harry's focus appears divided by his ongoing legal battles in the UK, including a major phone hacking lawsuit scheduled for trial in early 2026. This legal warfare, while rooted in genuine grievances, contributes to the perception of a couple constantly in reactive and combative mode, rather than proactively building their future. In perhaps the most sensitive area, Harry and Meghan are facing accusations of hypocrisy regarding their children. Longtime campaigners on the dangers of social media for the young, they have increasingly featured Prince Archie, 6, and Princess Lilibet, 4, in their public content. In a year-end video for Archewell and on Meghan's lifestyle brand Instagram, the children are seen, often from behind or in blurred shots, helping with charity baking or in family photos. Critics like Daily Mail columnist Richard Eden argue this is a hypocritical strategy, accusing the couple of exploiting their children for the benefit of Meghan's company while claiming to protect their privacy. This tension between using their family's powerful appeal and shielding it from the media frenzy they condemn remains a central and unresolved contradiction in the Sussex brand. In the face of this storm, Meghan has signaled a desire for a fresh start. On January 1st, 2026, she posted a collage to her As Ever brand Instagram with the caption, "January, Reset and Rituals." The images, a curated blend of family moments and product shots, showed her and Harry laughing in a field and her holding one of their children. In a newsletter, she described intimate, low-key New Year's plans at home. This carefully crafted message of peace and family focus stands in stark contrast to the professional upheaval happening behind the scenes. It represents the very challenge her team faces, projecting calm and intentionality while managing a reality of crisis, turnover, and skeptical industry perception. The world watched as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle embarked on what they call their greatest love story, a journey of independence, advocacy, and family. Yet, as 2026 dawns, a series of quiet resignations from their inner circle is painting a different picture, one of instability, internal conflict, and a growing sense of crisis. The news that their chief communications officer, Meredith Maines, has stepped down after less than a year is not merely a staffing change. It marks the 11th senior communications professional to leave the couple in just 5 years. A devastating pattern, experts say, signals deep, possibly irreparable, fractures within their ambitious operation. The departure of Maines was quickly followed by the exit of James Holt, the long-serving executive director of the couple's Archwell Foundation, who was described as one of the organization's last remaining full-time employees. Together, these losses represent more than just personnel changes. They are the latest in a heartbreaking series of professional separations that insiders and public relations experts warn could cripple the Sussex's ability to function as a sustainable brand or philanthropic entity. On December 26, 2025, it was confirmed that Meredith Maines would be leaving her role as the Sussex's Chief Communications Officer, a position she had formerly held since March. Maines, a respected professional, was brought in to steady a communication strategy that has been in constant flux. Her departure, framed officially as a transition to a new opportunity, was met with conflicting insider accounts. One source described her tenure as an absolute disaster, suggesting she was exiting to save face before it gets worse. Another defended her, stating she had completed her goals, including helping launch Meghan's projects and facilitating a key meeting between Harry and his father, King Charles. Just days later, on December 29th, a far more foundational blow was dealt. James Holt, a loyal advisor who had been with the couple for roughly a decade, announced his resignation as head of the Archwell Foundation. His statement, expressing pride in his work and optimism for the foundation's future, could not mask the gravity of his exit. Sources told Page 6 that Holt's departure effectively meant the couple had essentially shuttered Archwell, their primary charitable vehicle. The foundation, recently rebranded as Archwell Philanthropies, is now reportedly left with a skeleton crew, including its vice president, Shauna Knepp, who works only on a consultant basis. The professional exodus from the Sussex's orbit is so severe that industry experts are moving beyond gossip to issue stark warnings. Public relations specialist Maya Ridas explains that such high turnover is rarely about bad hires. Instead, it almost always signals a deeper structural issue. In the case of Harry and Meghan, Riaz points to a constant tension between control and credibility. Table: recent senior staff departures from Harry and Meghan's organizations. Doug Eldridge of Achilles PR underscores the abnormality of losing 5 senior-level comms advisors inside of a year, outside of an administration's final months. He notes that successful strategic communication relies on clarity, continuity, and execution, pillars that are impossible to maintain when the team has become a revolving door. Royal commentator Hilary Fordwich is even blunter, calling the departures undeniable confirmation that the couple are unmanageably high maintenance and hypocritical at best. She warns that this pattern will limit the caliber of professionals willing to work for Harry and Meghan, leaving them with fewer options and diminishing prospects.